be straight.
Hey guys, A to Z back here again today for another video on which I'm starting a new series, daily videos. And if you guys didn't watch the video that I explained my plan for the YouTube, that's okay. I'll explain it again. Daily videos is a series that is going to revolve around my life, essentially what I'm doing that day and what sort of events that's going on. And yeah, it's might not seem interesting at first, but eventually when I become big, or if I become big, you might want to watch these videos because it's gonna make you cringe a little because I don't know, the quality or the way I look. I know my hair sucks right now and I haven't shaved at all, but yeah, you might want to look at these videos because memorabilia or some sort of understanding. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin. So, first of all, my day usually starts off with me waking up at around 7 to 9 in between that period. And the reason why in between that period is because some days I wake up at 7 if I have to go to school first period, or if I wake up at 9 sometimes if I don't have something first period. And I'm in grade 12, so that means I have a spare, which is why I can do this sort of thing. But yeah, getting that extra 1 or 2 hours of sleep, it's very helpful for me because it helped me function. I'm the type of guy that works all night and sort of functions very poorly during the day. Yeah, I'm a night owl. And yeah, I wake up, I get breakfast, which is usually just I don't know, cereal and water. And then after this, I get a drive to school by my parents. My mom usually drives me to school, and the first thing I do when I get there is put my stuff in my locker, and then I go to math class, which is my worst class. It's not that I don't like it, first of all, and second of all, I don't really like how it's structured. And if you guys sort of watched my other videos, you'd know that I'm really against school, and it's very, very self-taught sort of class. And if you guys have ever been in a university, class, this is advanced functions, by the way, you'd know that the teacher usually just gives you the textbook homework, maybe a little bit of a lesson, and if you have questions, you could go to him. If you don't, then get on with it and do the homework. Usually every day is like this until we have the test, but yeah, most of the time in that class, I'm sort of just doing my work, trying to do my best, but I've never gotten such a worse mark in that class than I have ever. Like today, I just got my progress report back. I got like a 42%. And yeah, that's the worst mark. That's absolutely horrendous. And to be completely honest, I know I can do better, but I just haven't been putting in the time. And I know you guys might be saying, why aren't you putting in time, bro? You've got one more year left, couple of months left before you go on to university. You should be putting all your efforts into it? And yes, I should, but look, what I have in stock, what I plan on doing in the future, doesn't really revolve around me going around school, because I think school's honestly just a vacation, and it's better getting serious now than it is later, because I don't want to be wasting my money and paying off student loans just for a degree that doesn't really guarantee me anything. Look, here's the thing, I want to know how to make money. I want to be financially educated. I don't want to learn how to do quadratic formulas or derivatives or calculus, equations that mean nothing in the future. I honestly just want to learn how to make a building, not learn the trigonometry behind structuring a building, because I can get people to do that for me in the future, right? And yes, I believe that building yourself is very important, but I want to build myself around a certain trait so that I am strong in something and I get people around me to be strong in the other things that I'm weak in. That is very important, building a team to me, and that's what I want to do. So after math class, usually it's lunchtime, and during lunchtime, usually what I do is I check my Instagram and I try to, update new quotes during that time, and I get usually around 1 or 2 quotes done. And yeah, I'm honestly working really hard to build my YouTube and Instagram, because I truly believe that these are great sources to get myself out there, and I really like doing it. I like the process. more than anything. So after lunchtime, yeah, of course I eat, but not really that much, just water most of the time. After lunchtime, usually I have international business, which is a course that is around international business. And what we do in that class is basically just look at PowerPoint slides and view them, and we read the textbook on our own basically in that class. He doesn't even give us the textbook pages. We read it or we don't read it, that sort of thing. And we usually have a test. But the funny thing is, for this class, you might think that, tests on one chapter. We have 5 or 6 chapters in one test, and this isn't like 10, 20 pages a chapter. It's like 50 pages a chapter. So it's a big test, and it's like literally 100% multiple choice, and the difference between right answer and wrong answer is literally like 1 or 2 words. So it's basically university level in high school. Yeah, in this class I'm doing okay. I have like a 76% in this class, around almost, I'm probably gonna get around 80 in this class. So yeah, I'm not too worried about this class. The teacher, he's okay. He's kind of rude. He's kind of nice. But most of the time, I call him Scarly. He is very, very, you know, biased towards certain people, which a lot of people are in high school. Like, people who do well, they usually get a lot of attention from teachers, and people who do poorly don't really get a lot of attention and emphasis on the questions they ask. Like, a lot of the questions I ask, he can barely even answer about business, but he doesn't really put too much effort into asking it. He says, "Oh, you'll learn about that later." And my last class is business management. In this class, it's a very, 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 very simple class. You go in, it's literally like grade 10 level, grade 9 or 10 level work. And you can get all the right answers based off multiple common sense. Common sense is basically the key to this class. And that's essentially why we took it, because we need easy classes, right? To get into university or to get good marks in general. And yeah, that's why I took it, because I want to leave my options open and show my parents that I actually can get into university and not just drop out right after the bat. But yeah, that's my school life. That usually takes up a lot of time, which I don't like, because I like doing what I want to do, and I like doing stuff that gets me towards my goal and not towards complete distraction. And school is sort of just, as I said earlier, a vacation. And I really, really don't like it, because it's really annoying to me, because I cringe all the time because I know that it's not important, but I do it anyway. And yeah, I kind of just have to do it. Anyways, when I get home, I have my actual lunch. I eat lunch at home. It's around 3 o'clock now. I'd eat my lunch, and then after that, I would do a little bit of homework for 1 or 2 hours, and then for the rest of the day, which is 6 or 7 hours, I think about YouTube videos. I make that and update my Instagram and just kind of polish my ideas on what I want to do in the future. And I sort of plan. I sit there and have some time for myself to just relax and sort of just concentrate on what's important. And so you might be thinking, sometimes I have tests. Yeah, maybe I study for the test within the 2 hours, and I try to study at school the day before. And I really don't like procrastination. So nowadays my schedule is very tight because of school. But once I've done school, my schedule should free up a lot, and I should have a lot more time to myself to do a lot of things. But yeah, no, that's basically it, most of my day, essentially. And today was exactly like that. I went to international business, paid zero to no attention, because no one really talks in that class. We just listen to PowerPoints. Math class is usually the most, is like the only class that I really put in a lot of effort into, and I try into, because I kind of like learning about how math works, and I like understanding how it works, because I feel like it's kind of important, but a lot of the stuff is not important to the point where I need to understand all of it. In business management, I really like the teacher. He's a teacher retiring next year, but he's a very good guy. He talks about a lot of topics that are unrelated, but it's very, very interesting to hear how the generation above me talks, or what they talk about in general. And I like learning from these people, and I like teachers who communicate like him. So yeah, that's how it today was like, and stay tuned for tomorrow's video, which is gonna be, I think, another topic video. And I think I'm gonna be uploading daily videos every other day. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys have a great, fabulous, productive day. And please subscribe and comment, and like the video if you do like it, or dislike it if you don't like it. And yeah, I look forward to growing this YouTube channel with you guys.